Hello, Divine Feminine, and welcome to your power message for Saturday, Super Saturday. My name's Liz, and this is Guided by Angels. And I really feel guided to bring in some messages of healing today. Some soothing messages of self-care. So we're really going to connect with the Archangel Raphael, the Oracle of Healing deck, because Raphael is the divine physician of heaven. So he is the ultimate healer who can help you to feel more at peace and more able to relax no matter what's going on. So we're going to bring in the Archangel Raphael deck. I'm going to bring in the Archangel Raphael healing cards, and I'm going to bring in the self-care wisdom cards by Cheryl. So let's see what we need to know. So thank you, angels, and thank you specifically, Archangel Raphael. What do we need to know today as a divine feminine? One card coming straight out there. What do we need to know in our bodies or anything we're going through? What can we do to feel better, to feel more at peace? Thank you, angels. And what can we do to treat ourselves better today? What can we work on? And it is Saturday. Some of you will be working, but a lot of you will have the day off. So let's see what we need to know. Yeah, look at this. Well, I'm going to start with that card. Number one, look at this. Set your intention today to make yourself number one priority. The message says, what if the only resolution you made today was to love yourself more? The only resolution. So we think about resolutions, we think about New Year's resolutions, and halfway through the year, we may have forgot what our New Year resolutions are. I'm thinking, what did I even ask for at the New Year? What were my resolutions? And the angels are saying, don't worry about what you've asked for. Trust that what you've asked for is on the way. Just love yourself more. When you love yourself more, whatever you asked for at the new year, whatever you're asking for now, whatever intentions you are setting, you will receive when you love yourself more. So today, make yourself number one. And if you're wishing that your masculine would make you number one, you already are. See it in a higher way. Anything you're seeking from outside of yourself is a reminder to give back to you. And this card's moving underneath the deck from Raphael here. We got yes. I feel this is a day for you to give to you. A day to say yes to you. Dear Raphael, please help me to trust my feelings as the accurate barometer of truth. So trust your feelings today and trust what you feel. And that could be about something you're asking. So if you have a specific question that you're asking today, the answer more than likely is yes. Is this my twin flame? Yes. Do I need a break from this journey sometimes? Yes. Do I need to put myself first more? Definitely yes. And that's the message I've got coming through. So this is about you saying yes to life, to yes to you. And sometimes to say yes to yourself, you have to say no to others. You have to be strong and say, no, I don't want to do that today because I want to do this for me. Trust yourself and the angels will answer. And use your natural healing ability. So anything you're going through today, you have the power to heal it when you make yourself number one. So I feel this is also a big message about anything you're going through physically. And I'm going to connect with the signs in a minute about what you may be going through. But if you're going through anything today, physically, emotionally, if anything seems to be getting to you or draining you, you have the power to heal it with your natural healing abilities. And the way you do that today is by making yourself number one. Dear Raphael, thank you for clearly guiding me, encouraging me, and supporting my healing work. So you also have the power to heal others. And when we have enough to give, it's because we filled our cup first. So when we have enough to give, we can give to others unconditionally. Sometimes if we aren't filling up our own cup and we're giving, we feel drained and tired. That's why separation occurs sometimes when we feel we don't need it, we need it the most. Because if you're over giving to your twin or feeling drained on the journey or tired or like you can't go on, it really is a message from heaven to give back to yourself. To give back to yourself all the wonderful things that you give out so easily to others. You give that out without even thinking about what it will do to your energy sometimes because you put others' needs before your own. And that's because you are an empress. That's because you are of service. That's because you are kind and generous and loving and gentle. But today is a day to put yourself first, and that will aid your natural healing abilities so you have more to give, but so you also feel better. Look at this treatment today, light exercise and movement. So if you want to make yourself feel better today, get some light exercise and movement. Go for a walk. Maybe go out in the sun because it's where the light is. And also focus on the light. So light exercise and movement. That doesn't mean you have to strain yourself in any way. And the thing is, in this weather, if it's hot where you are, you don't want to do strenuous exercise. You just want to have light exercise movement, going for a walk. Oh, I've got angel bumps. Look at this. The answer is yes. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, angels. Look at that for a synchronicity. Yes, look how big this deck is that I created. The Archangel Raphael Oracle of Healing. Lots and lots of cards in there. And for that card to come out with this card, it just blows me away. So today the angels are saying the answer to your question is yes, but more importantly, yes, you should put yourself first and make yourself number one. And if you're thinking, my masculine should make me number one, that's the truth. But you have to give them the time, the space and the room to do that, because you're already their number one priority. You just may not see that because of the physical situation or something else going on. So the answer is yes. And cut out caffeine, alcohol or any other drug. So this may be a sign for you to do that today. If you're thinking, I don't want to have coffee today. I don't want to have a glass of wine today. I don't want to do any other drug today, whatever that may be. And remember, social media can be like a drug. It's not just about things we take into our body. It's where we are spending our time and energy. We can get addicted to websites. We can get addicted to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all these things. So the message is today to have time out for you. And this card just moved on top of the deck here, so I'm feeling guided to take this. We've got listen. Listen. So it may be today that you want to spend time with your friends. Maybe that's saying yes to you. Maybe you're thinking, well, I just want to be heard today. So you may be the person that needs to be listened to today. Because you're always listening to others. Maybe you're the one that needs to be listened to. Or maybe you just need to listen. Or maybe you say no to that. I don't want to listen to anyone today apart from me. I want to say yes to me and no to you. But if you're out with friends or around people, either listen or be listened to. And people start to heal the moment they feel heard. And you're being heard today, Divine Feminine, because you are number one. Make yourself number one priority. They're giving me a song, but I can't quite make out what he says. Say you're my number one. I think it's that one. That's what you want. You want them to say that you're their number one, but it's already spoken without words. Of course you're their number one because you are their Divine Feminine. There's no other Divine Feminine in their life but you. You're their feminine and they are your masculine. And it's because a lot of the time on this journey, we make them number one. We put them first before our own self and our own needs. And this is a message today to give it back to you. When you give to yourself, you're teaching your masculine how to treat you. You're teaching them to give equally to you. So set their intention today. Today, I am going to give to me, say yes to me, and heal me. And they're giving me fear. And I feel even being heard in that way is releasing fear. And you may feel that they're not listening to you or paying attention to you, but they are in their own way. So say yes to you. Maybe have some light exercise and movement to feel at ease. But make yourself number one. So let's go to the book today. And yesterday, we had colours coming through and energy. So it's reminding you that you're becoming more spiritual, more psychic, more in tune with who you are. And wow, look at this for powerful. Notice sounds. Wow. So that makes a lot of sense why the listen cards come out, because it says notice sounds. So today what you may need to do is just listen. Listen to the messages you're receiving, maybe this one. Listen to the songs you hear or the guidance coming from within. And when we make time for ourselves and we go quiet, we go within, we're able to listen. I tune into the sounds around me, noticing how each one affects me. I trust the feelings that arise in response to every noise, and I honour my increasing sensitivity as the gift that it is. And that's the thought for today. Today, work with the non-physical energy of sound to elevate your energy and your frequency. You'll probably already notice that your heightened ear chakras, your auditory awareness, your clairaudience, which is a part of your elevated frequency. Your increased sensitivity allows you to hear the voice of the angels, as well as permitting you to be conscious of how sound affects you. And remember, we all hear sounds and messages in different ways. Like when I say the angels are saying, I hear them, but I don't hear them physically talking into my ear. It's something I sense because I am predominantly clairsentient. So I sense what they're saying. Through everything, feelings, emotions, I just know in my mind, and the words come out channeled. And that's what you're learning to do too, to decipher in your own way what you are being made aware of. You're probably already aware of what type of music you're attracted to, as well as other personal preferences about volume and tone. Today we ask you to tune in further and become acutely aware of everything that you hear internally and externally. Use your awareness to tease out all of the various sounds that blend together. Which do you find pleasant or unpleasant? How do they affect you physically and emotionally? And the more you become aware of sound's effects on you, the more your sensitivity levels can increase, which is part of your elevated energy frequency. And we ask you to honour your receptiveness and know that it's truly a gift. And, I've just got angel bumps when I've just read that because, today I'm going to be seeing Depeche Mode, my favourite band of all time, live in Twickenham. And it's the first time, believe it or not, I'm going to be seeing them live. And it's probably going to be the last time because I doubt they're going to tour again. But everything happens at the right time. And it says notice sounds. I feel that's also going to be me noticing the way that they are singing the songs and the frequencies and the way the crowd is responding to things. And we can notice that wherever we go. So you may be going to a concert yourself today. Maybe you're at Twickenham yourself today. Or maybe you're going somewhere else where there's music or sounds. Or you just want to hear sounds of nature. The beautiful sound of the river running by, or the sound of the waves lapping on the sand, or the sound of the way the trees rustle and the leaves rustle when the wind is blowing through them, or the way the birds sound sometimes, especially in the mornings when they wake you up. It's really beautiful. So listen to the sounds. So I'm feeling this is a day where you are heard, Divine Feminine, because you are number one. And today it's time that you make yourself number one for a change in your own life and say yes to you, yes to life, and yes to what you want to do. Listen to your inner child. What does your inner child want today? Your inner child might want to go for an ice cream, or go and watch a film, or go for a nice leisurely walk. Your inner child may want to have some fun. When me and George went shopping the other day, the place where we go shopping, it's got all kinds of things in there. And we just nipped up to go to the toilet. And while I was waiting for George to come out, they got Barbie dolls. And probably because the new Barbie film was coming out. But I just picked up a Barbie doll and it just took me right back to childhood. And I was like, wow, that Barbie doll is only £12. Like for me as a kid, it seemed like they were so expensive. It's amazing how things change. I remember before Union, I went up to town at the time, it was during the summertime, but I went up to town to do some shopping and they got like a little fair thing on there and they got a ghost train. And I was just compelled to go on this ghost train by myself with my shopping bags, and the guy let me on there. And for that short period of time on that ghost train, I felt like I was just in my teens again. Doing things you love. Sometimes you just have to indulge your inner child and do things you love. Things that are just random, things you're prompted to do. Because it taps you back in with that playful energy that you're always being guided to connect with. And in life, with bills and money and jobs and situations and karmic situations, we can take life way too seriously sometimes. And we have to do things that elevate our moods. And when we listen to our intuition, when we follow our heart, and when we put ourselves first for a change, the doors open to joy. And when you're operating in bliss and joy, the universe will open doors for you where there were only walls. So today, focus on joy, feeling good, and notice all the ways the universe brings magic and blessings and power into your life. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.